Good morning, everyone. Welcome, welcome. I'm the Violet Sage. My name is Jade, and I am a psychic medium, Reiki master teacher, healer, author, so many things. Matter of fact, there's something I'm missing, so give me one more moment. I'm sorry. Okay. This is a little loud. There we go. Hoping everyone's doing well. It's we had a couple nice days, but it's getting to be another scorcher out there again. Just can't seem to really catch a break over here. I hope this isn't what the whole summer's going to be like, but you never know. So I'm surprised Mom's not on just yet. Interesting. All right. Well, I had a beautiful birthday celebration yesterday. My birthday's July 1st, though, so it's not here yet. So you know what they say, you got to have at least 5 days for your birthday, maybe a week. So sometimes it's a whole birthday month. So it was really, really nice. I had a couple good friends there. One showed up, wasn't sure she was going to be able to make it. So it was me, Auntie, my friend Deborah Grohl, Dreamweaver, Lisa showed up, my good friend Janet and her sister Deb. I did say Auntie already, right? I think I said that first. So it was really fun. We went out and we seen a band and we had some good food. Andrew was there. Andrew came along. That was nice. He showed up for a while. So it was a good day. Exhausted. I'll tell you, the last couple of days I've been sleeping pretty good. I don't know. It might be the heat, the exhaustion of that too. But so I'm going to say happy birthday to all the cancers out there. We are now in Cancer zone. There's, yeah. If you're just tuning in and your birthday was sometime earlier in June, happy birthday to the Geminis. So here we go. All right. Oh, so good morning, Angela. Good morning, Dreamweaver. Thank you, Angela. All right, so we have our Mangano stone today. This actually glows in the dark. You can see a little better here. The light's really shining on it. A lot of times they have the appearance of either white or pink, but when you put a black light on them, they glow really like a peach orange or pink orange or something like that. And then my ruby, which is usually for Cancerian, the birthstone, and it helps you feel good about yourself, things of that sort. And of course, hearts. It just feels like love is what we have to anchor in on right now in order to stay stable within all the interesting things that are happening right now. And have love for yourself, love for your neighbor, but always be cautious. Nothing wrong with being cautious. So today is June 29th. And what else? Oh, I obtained a new thing of stones. So we're going to be picking out of this box today. It has some really cool stones in there that I don't have in any of my other ones. So I figured that'd be a nice little switch also today. And if we get a chance, I think John may be in the middle of some transition right now. Poor Andrew, the heat's kicking his butt, so I know he's been exhausted. I didn't have a chance to ask him if he wanted to be on the show today. And letting everyone know, I still have my book available. I figured I'm always showing everybody the paperback, so this is the hardcover. Yeah, so it's nice. It's not a jacket. It's actually a part of the book. So Just wanted to let you know that. If you see that or want to order that, that would be very, very cool. Alright. My computer keeps wanting to start here. Restart. 2 hours later. All right. Yeah, we don't want that happening right in the middle of the podcast, right? All right. So we are going to move on to today's forecast, and we can do some fortune cookie pulls a little later also. Let's see what card do I want to start with. All right. If there's any cancers here, let me know. I will try to give you a card pull. All right, Spirit. Dear Lord, love and light, Mother, Father, God, this is here today. I ask that you help me pick the proper card that best helps everyone in their path in life, especially for this week of June 29th through, what would it be? July 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 till July 6th. So let's see what we got. Ooh, we got Life Source. That's a good card. When life comes to a standstill, turn inward and focus on joy and excitement. Your inner light keeps everything alive and moving. So just because there's a standstill, that means there's a lot of things that are working beneath the surface that you just can't see right now, maybe helping to create whatever it is that you've been manifesting or working towards. So your inner light keeps everything alive and moving. So acknowledging, saying, all right, I have this still time. What can I use this for? A lot of times atoning things or perfecting whatever it is that you're doing. But, I keep forgetting that I want to start doing things a little differently. I would like to ask Spirit, before we start here, what this week is meant for, it's good for, or the warnings. And they're giving me a big giant heart right now. So I was correct. I'm focusing on the love essence right now. The love is in your heart, and it emanates all around you when you start to put that energy to work for you, to work for others. Show me what looks like a butterfly that turns into a fairy. Nature can always use your energy right now. A lot of nature and the nature beings are having a little bit of struggle. So if you can actually send prayers out to those animals, especially in the excessive heat, or the areas where there are floods and fires and things like that, this greatly helps them, and it helps their little spirits to evolve as well. So giving thought and love to all those that need it, especially the nature and wildlife, because they were showing me the goddess. Right now, the goddess is like holding up a flag and she's going into a hole, and I'm not sure what that means. I think going within the earth, for those who like to maybe build shelters or things like that greatly helps the animals too, to go underneath the ground so the heat doesn't get to them. So if you're somebody who doesn't have a way to, supply a dog house or something, first of all, the dog should be in your house. But if you have the dogs that are meant to be outside, like wolves and things like that, maybe build them a den underneath the ground, because the ground is where it seems to be safer. And they're actually giving me the words nourishment. So right now, focus on getting your minerals from some organic foods, things that are growing from the earth. And hopefully that you've maybe put some earth amplifiers in there, because our earth has been greatly depleted of all its nutrition and things like that. So earthy things, especially with all the stuff they're putting in the air and the water, blah blah blah, you really need more alkaline things. And alkaline are things that are grown from the earth, like your peas and spinach and things like that. So really pay attention to what you're putting into your body right now. I really think they're talking about source again, and this they wanted to go to this card. All right, Spirit, what's the added message with the card? They're talking about source minerals. There's actually a company that makes minerals called Source, or Source Minerals, or something like that. Uh, so you should maybe look into those. They may be the best source of vitamins that you need, because a lot of people go shopping and you're over inundated with your choices. So that might be one that you should look forward to or look into more. They're also saying take time to flush out your system, flush out your body. So now is a great time for a detox. Detox is going to help on all levels, mentally and physically. They're saying make this your mainstay. You should do this like once a month. So that's the message from Spirit today. That's interesting. Always love connecting when I can. All right, who else? Morning, Kayla. Ariane is there. Did y'all hear the bell? Oh no! I wonder if that was my phone. But that's cool. Yeah, so for those of you who've been tuning in and been hearing many sagas, Ariana did pass, and we did finally get to bury her along with my neighbor's cats. Also, the mourning dove situation, I was really distraught over them putting the baby to sleep that I brought to them. But they said the baby would have been in pain and wouldn't have been able to fly, so they were giving me some excuses. I wanted to know more information, and they did get back to me, so that was good. But the other one flew the nest. He's out, or he or she is out flying around. I was driving down the alley and I said, please, God, I just want to see the baby. I want to be able to recognize that it is the baby. So I know he's doing good. All of a sudden, I see two doves flying up in my neighbor's tree, and I seen another bird following them, which was a smaller bird, because the baby birds don't look totally all gray and beautiful like the parents yet. I think they have to grow into that. And I seen another baby following, and I'm like, oh, I hope that's him. I don't remember it was one or two babies, but they were all going to the same tree, like one was following the other. So I'm pretty sure that was him or her. So very excited about that. He's getting all their new adventures out there, and it seems like they're close by. So I'm really happy about that. So that's the updates on that one. All right. So we got the life source. I'm going to do some Sufi today. I'm going to do the Sufi deck. Good morning, Colleen. Oh, thank you, Angela. She got on there. All right, Spirit. I do think I hear the bell. Heard it again, actually. All right, Spirit. For everyone, for this week of June 29th, 2025, what's best going to help everyone in their path of life? All right. Ooh. Accepting challenges. Trust your inner resources. So, when somebody's like, well, maybe you should do this, you're like, no, I really don't feel like it. Maybe because you're nervous, you don't want to step into it. That's all the more when you should do it. It's kind of like the baby bird, having to get kicked out of the nest to make them try their wings. Otherwise, they would never have the courage, or they'll never know what their strengths are, and they would never know how to do it. They won't learn anything if you just stay in one place. So step out of your comfort zone, step outside the box, accept those new challenges that come your way, and trust your inner resources, because you know what it is you're capable of. Actually, I don't think you do know what you're capable of. So you need to trust and see and find out what you're capable of. So accepting challenges. So there's going to be some things, maybe opportunities and such popping up, and you're best not to say no. So say yes, see where it brings you, may bring you exactly where you want it to be, or may present the opportunity that you've been waiting for that you never knew could come out of such a situation like that. Could be accept new challenges, new position at work, helping someone in a new way, something maybe you haven't done before, but you're like, well, maybe I can do that. You never know what the challenge is going to be, but it's time to step up and find out just who you really are and what you're really capable of. I love that message. It's beautiful. All right. Now we're going to go do the soul cards. All right, Spirit. What's best going to help everyone in their path in life? And they're always telling me I got to do 2 of these because they're always so different. 2. Help me pick 2 cards. Let's help everyone in their path in life, especially for this week of June 29th, 2025. Going into July, the first week of July. Okay, there's the 2 cards here. Oops. First one is, what if it isn't true? Don't forget, these are good for screenshots. The thing you're telling yourself right now, the concrete reason why you think you don't belong, you can't do it, or you won't get there, you're not enough, or it's not for you. What if it wasn't true? Does this go hand in hand with accepting challenges or what? You can't make this shit up. Gotta say it. Today's soul action. It's time for a soul chat. Close your eyes, put your hands on your heart, and ask the wise one within you. What if it isn't true? What else might be possible? Journal your answers. What lie do I need to let go of to reach my soul's truth? Some people are in stifling jobs. Like, well, what if there's not another job out there for me? Well, look first. Or bad relationships. What if this is as good as it gets? I'm too afraid to make the changes now. What if that wasn't true? What if there was something more amazing than you even thought possible out there? Sometimes it's taking that empty-handed leap into the void, that one little spiritual trust walk. What if I'm not a good enough mother when people find out they're pregnant? Well, what if that wasn't true? Nobody's perfect. So rethink that one. What if you wanted to go on a journey or you wanted to move? Wow, what if I'm making a huge mistake? First of all, you can use your kinesiology for all that. Stand with your hands at your side, your eyes closed, making sure you have your equilibrium, but being really relaxed so your body can flow in either direction. Close your eyes, pose the question, and if your body propels forward, starts to fall forward, the answer is yes. It starts to go backwards, the answer is no. So if ever you're really in doubt, you're going to have to do your job and clear your mind, though, because if you're wishing that your body tells you something in a certain way, that you can make your body fall in that direction. So try to remove your own thoughts from the situation and pose the question. All right, next card. What passion am I ready to pursue? It's resonating instantly good. Good morning, Mama. I was wondering where you were. Yeah, you were getting me a little worried there. Okay, what passion am I ready to pursue? These are the good cards here. So if you didn't know what you wanted to do, but you wanted to do something, this is good. Your passions will continually lead you to your purpose. What passions have you put to the side, given up on, or buried? What passion is ready to come alive in you? Think. What are you ready to do? Are you ready to be more other than just exist? Just be a wife, or just be a mother, or just be a sister or caretaker or brother or whatever. What else is alive in you that needs to wake up? Today's soul action. Write a list of the passions to which you want to give life right now. Are you an artist? Then journal how you can incorporate more of what you are passionate about into your daily life. Maybe you want to help people. Maybe you want to help animals. Maybe you want to be an environmentalist, right? Don't know. Trust your soul's whisperings. and let your passions draw you towards your dream life. We all have dreams and aspirations, things that we'd really wish that we can do or we're given the opportunity to do. And it's always fear that holds us back. So you got to try to get rid of that fear. What if I fail? What if? But what if you don't? You'll never know if you don't take the leap, right? And usually, when people actually just jump empty handed into the void, that's when miracles and miraculous things just really start to happen. Um, and I think Andrew told you a little bit of his story, but he was tired of people controlling him and telling him he couldn't be what he wanted to be, that it was stupid, and demeaning his real passions and what he was told he needed to do. So he finally just packed up his car and he looked up where he wanted to do some organic farming, and Wisconsin popped up. I'm sure there's organic farming everywhere, but he was brought here, and I think it was to be in all of our lives. So nothing happens by coincidence. It's always happens for a reason. So he got his car, came here, and all of a sudden the apartment appeared. You know how hard it was for people who are always looking for places to live to begin with, for him just to arrive here. He got an apartment. People were just beautiful furniture, just furnishing his place. He literally got everything that he needed or somewhat desired to just start living here. Literally everything was provided because he really took that empty-handed leap into the void. So this is truth. It happens. The more faith usually that you exert, the more open you are to receiving the miracles that come from such a act. And faith is amazing. It's truly amazing. All right. Just thinking of a piece of information I have to pass on to everybody. I don't know what made me think of it right now. I'm going to say it right now, even though we're in the middle of this reading. For those of you who are in the Wisconsin area and know Ted Hawkins and his wife Lois, he's so tall and she's so tiny. It was really a cute little couple, an interesting mix. But she died this morning. So she was battling stuff. All the drugs that the hospital was giving her, she had emphysema really bad. They said, oh, she's dying. They just kept her all doped up. They had her on hospice, and they were actually killing her. They were giving her a week to live. That was almost a year ago. And he took her off all the drugs and she's got her oxygen and her special bed and stuff. And that was it. And she ended up living like another year. So it was truly amazing. But life was starting to get harder and harder. Of course, your situation is going to catch up with you eventually, but at least she went on her own terms. And that's really cool. So just wanted to pass that along for people that may know him, that want to pass along the condolences. There's that. All right. Good morning, Auntie. Good morning, Tony Coppins. Good morning. Welcome. Oh, New Zealand. That's cool. I've always wanted to go to New Zealand. Man, I have questions. Okay. Let's see. Angela says, I've been so tense and stressed that kinesiology seems to not work. Really? Maybe drink a cup of chamomile tea or something first and just see what happens. It might help to relax a little more, maybe a little CBD oil or something. But yeah, trying to empty the mind. That's always the problem. I'm a psychic medium, and I'm telling you, most people can be psychic. Most people are. But if you can't quiet your mind enough to receive, then you can't. And so most of us, our mind gets in the way. If you're stillness and quiet and you listen, or just pose a question, but you got to first practice being in the blankness, emptiness. Nothing's there, just a blank screen. That's when they start showing you stuff like maybe lighter gray images on top of the black, or to get some colors in there. There's all kinds of ways to start reaching your psychic abilities, your connectedness. So just try to be a little more relaxed and see if you can do that. Yeah. I'm sorry for his loss. Yes, it was bad. A lot of people say that. Oh, well, there's a long story about where I think I originally came from. And they say that we landed in New Zealand and you can find your little helmets there. So I'm like, oh, they also say New Zealand's supposed to be the bread box of the world. So when the world does its flip, it's 360 or 380 or whatever they want to call it, that New Zealand is going to be the safe haven. So, and it's funny, you ever hear everybody run into Sedona, Arizona, or, other places, even Colorado, but you never hear everybody run to New Zealand. But yes, this is what they say, and yeah, it's interesting. So you're in the right place. Is the weather okay out there? Are things happening okay out there in New Zealand? Yeah, should look into that. What do they say about safe places in New Zealand? When the world changes or something like that. See what comes up. I'm gonna have to research it again today now because you popped on. What time is it there? All right. Good morning, Luna. Morning, everybody. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna pull a side deck card. All right, Spirit. What's best can help everyone in their path in life, especially for this week of June 29th into July, first week of July. Ooh, okay. Right now is such a time when there's a lot of people who are getting scared. People are scared with the upcoming wars, things like that. You're going to find more and more liars in your midst. They may not be telling you whole truth, either wanting you to invest in something or invest in them or lending them something, or just telling you lies that's going to better their position in life. So just pay attention. If your gut feels a little funny when they're telling you that, or you just feel a need to go in and check, do the kinesiology thing and see if it doesn't work. I mean, you could always use a pendulum too. Pendulum is an extension of yourself, but I do like just using your whole body because there's usually no mistake in that answer. So watch out for the liars in your midst. People buying and selling houses and properties and, things like that. Or maybe if you're going to go to college or something, what school is better? What do they offer? Oh, yeah, it's a really nice area or neighborhood. And you get there and really it's like one of the most dangerous areas around or something like that. So again, go with your gut and see what happens with that. Lisa, good morning, Lisa. Oh, I hope things are going good. Interesting. You've been drawn to New Zealand lately? How funny. We have a lot of Asians now. Interesting. See, they really probably know what's going on. So, what's the temperature there today, Tony? The weather is in the top South Island has been awful. They're just coming right now. Oh, shit's about to happen. You all know that, right? We're like on the verge of, you want to say it. In the middle of the North Island, Hamilton. I just love the word island. It sounds beautiful. I just want to be on an island right now, right? A good one. Good morning, Robert. Indians, it's 3:15 a.m. Oh my goodness, woman, what are you doing awake? 3:15 in the morning, and I feel honored. Thank you for coming to the show today. If you get a chance, you can like, share, subscribe, hit the. If you get a chance and you can get on YouTube, I'm trying to tell everybody to go to YouTube and subscribe and watch there because I'm I just got hit with another bill again from StreamYard. This is just not a good time for me to be, you know, paying so much when I'm really not getting anything back in return. So, yeah, I have to watch my bills at the moment, just like everybody does, and not really because the way the world is right now, just because of my own circumstances. I have some bills I need to pay off. I bought a lot of books to sell out there. Um, got some credit card debt there. All right. Once again, for all the new people I just signed on, this is the book. This is the protection guide, spiritual protection guide from around the world. It covers all the areas and usually what deities they use, herbs and plants and flowers and essential oils and baths and the deities and my own experiences and how you should use things and stuff like that. I mean, it's packed full of information. So we have the hardcover and the softcover. The paperback is $27. The hardcover is $33. So if anybody's interested, and let's not forget the high frequency spray. That's awesome too. All right, so back to this. Now we're going to pick a trinket. All right, Spirit, what's best going to help everyone in their path in life, especially for this week of June 29th, 2025. We got the light. It's time to shine your light in the world. So the key, I have other lights in here. This is like a keychain. So the key to your success is start living in the light that you possess. Work with the things that are going to bring you to that higher energy. Some of you are way showers. You have to show the way for other people so they can succeed and do better and not get so discouraged or be on the verge of suicide. I mean, we've all have gotten there at one time, just feeling that bad, that down. So if you've gotten there, you can empathize. Some of you are too young. Maybe you haven't felt that way yet, but trust me, at one point in life, I mean, be happy that you get a chance to feel that so you don't have to fulfill that karma some other time. It's kind of like karma, but it's also the lessons and reasons we came here. We're supposed to feel different things to learn how to work our way out of that, to learn our strengths and what we're really capable of and what's worth it, what's not worth it, those kind of things. So keep that in mind. All right, you're going to go ahead and, there's my phone. I sprayed them all. I washed them all and cleansed them all since I got these from a yard sale. This is a very good practice. No matter what you're bringing to your house, smudge it, cleanse it, clean it, spray it. All right. So we're going to go ahead and pick a stone. All right, Spirit, what's best going to help everyone in their path in life, especially for this week of June 29th, 2025? Help me pick the proper stone. That is labradorite. And you can't probably see all the flash in there. You might be able to. Labradorite, that's a beautiful stone. So it's being connected with your guides, your higher up, your intuition, also helps to ground. It's a beautiful piece, really. Yeah. So your heightened sense of intuition, your connectedness to your guides, guardians, and angels, and maybe communication with other worlds as well, like I said. So let's go ahead and see what there it is. What Google has to add to that. Okay. What are the metaphysical properties of labradorite? Labradorite. Energetic protection, strengthens emotional resilience, boosts courage, enhances creativity. Let's see. Let's do spiritually. Labradorite is known for its metaphysical properties, making it a powerful tool for spiritual exploration. It is believed to open and activate the third eye and crown chakras, enhancing intuition, psychic abilities, and connection to the higher realms. Oh, yes. It's considered a powerful protector, forming a barrier against negative energies. It helps preserve energetic balance. It's also associated with protection to its bearer, help to put a shield around the aura. Shielding, it's known for its ability to protect shield or aura, and safeguarding. Okay. Let's see what else we got. It helps in balancing emotions, offering support during times of change, and providing strength in overcoming obstacles. And it also helps healing, spiritual well-being, and self-discovery. And it's helped to relieve something, and I didn't get that. Physical and emotional and spiritual life, boosts self-determination, sharpens psychic abilities, expands your sixth senses while keeping you safe. So it's a really, really wonderful stone, a colorful stone, a beautiful stone, a nice flashy stone. Yes. Sure. Beautiful. Fair enough. I know a few people going on to YouTube. Thank you. 333, those magic numbers. I love the master numbers when they show up. All right. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and take that chance of who gets a free little mini reading today. So I'm going to roll the dice. So you can pick a number from 1 through 20. And if you have a particular question, please post that with the number that you're taking a chance on there. But you only get to pick one number. It doesn't matter if somebody else has the number. Just pick your numbers and we will see who wins. And if you would like a reading here on the show or even later, there's the information that's scrolling through on the bottom here. And these are the apps that I accept and how you can donate. And donation has to be over $5. But any donation, depends on how much you donate, is how much of a reading you get. So after our winner gets to win a free little like mini reading, like 2 or 3 card reading, then we'll go ahead and see if anybody else would like to get a reading. All right. So post your numbers now. Okay. I lost my dice. Still haven't found my pink one. Alrighty. Does everybody have their numbers in? Oh, hey, Robert, did everything turn out all right with your vehicle and insurance? Are you on the road to getting another one? Angela says, your prediction was right. Roommate was told to leave Friday after non-payment of rent, which caused some drama, as you can imagine. Oh, yeah, I bet so. Wow. And why couldn't they pay rent? I'm sure it wasn't much. Right? So are you now in the house by yourself, Angela? I've been saying cleaning the house with windows open to remove that negative energy. You only keep one window open right where you start with the smudge stick. So by the time you're done, you can chase it out of the house and you don't trap it in. But at the same time, you don't want the smoke to escape before you're done cleansing. Otherwise, they can avoid the smoke. So just one window open, a crack. And then when you're done, in about maybe 15 minutes later or something, you can open your windows if you want to. Ow. Oops, sorry about that. Whee. All right, here we go. We're gonna roll. I'm alone with my dogs, thank God. Yes, I bet your dogs are happy about it too, although, case they were helping you let them out. Who knows how they're really treating your animals too. All right. Let's see. Okay, Spirit. Who needs this reading? Please let the right number be rolled. 10. Lucky number 10. 10, 10, 10, 10. All right. Let's see. You okay? You okay? Lisa. Well, that makes a lot of sense. All right, Lisa. What is the question? Let's see. I'm making sure. Lisa. Yours should be very interesting. Lisa is in the process of moving as we speak. She must be taking a little time out just to join us today because she's got to be hot and heavy. It's supposed to be out by the 1st. It's really, really hard to do, especially when you're doing it all, well, packing, mostly packing all alone. We went up and helped a little bit one day, and thank goodness she had another friend come and help her. It's challenging, that's for sure. But her new place is awesome. We went up there, we did a cleansing. Old people were there, but they didn't know how to leave. And that's why sometimes doing a cleansing of your space, people are like, well, I don't want them to go, if they're my ancestors and stuff. I'm like, well, then doing the cleansing and clearing with sage and stuff only gets rid of the negative energies. But you see, I do it with counseling the spirits that are there so they understand their opportunities by leaving and, try to communicate properly so they don't think we're trying to be mean or rude, so there's no retaliation. It's an art. So anyway, it went really well. So we're very happy about that. Okay, so for Lisa, I'm going to do, I just grabbed the deck subconsciously and it was the soul deck. So, all right, Spirit. What does Lisa Nimmin need to know right now? Please help her in her path in life. Anything to do with this move, anything she needs to know. Whoa. That jumped. Burning ring of fire. This Johnny Cash song is going on around lately. Ring of Fire. I don't know what that's about. All right. Oh my God, this is funny. All right. Ready to take a picture of this one, Lisa? Thank you. What can I burn? Everything, right? No. What can I burn? Burn it. Burn it all. The ugly lies, the pain, the shame, the criticism, the images that run through your head, the reminders of what you did wrong, and the proof that you are not enough. Burn, baby, burn. Your soul is calling. It's time for a rebirth. You are rebirthing. You are like the phoenix rising from the ashes. Was it you that I seen that picture? No longer attached to the past. You are free. This is exciting. Your wings are ready. Use them. Today's soul action. Make the choice that you will no longer let the past define you. Pick up your pen. What will your next chapter look like? Oh my God, Lisa, that is so accurate, so powerful, so awesome. I freaking love it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Woo-hoo. All right, next card. All right, this is the Mystical Forest for Lisa Nimmin. Spirit, what does she need to know right now, especially with her move? You're definitely moving in the right direction. There's no doubt, Lisa. All right, Spirit. Let's help her on her path of life. One card. What will it be? What does she need to know? Oh, I say one. They say two. Oh my God. You really cannot make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. You get to say it all day. Oh, all I want to do is laugh. Okay, make room. Create space to welcome positive change into your life. Let go of everything that doesn't align with your future that you are creating. I want to laugh my ass off right now. So hard. Oh my God. This is so good. All right. You know, photo shoot that one. Thank God. Oh, all right. You got two from this deck. They insisted. Shine bright. I love it. Beautiful. Look at that. The tree. Eh. It's never a mistake to give of yourself. Some will take it for granted, others may take advantage of it. Do not allow bad energies to overpower your light. Yeah, you tell them where to stick it. It's like, all right, I give it, I give, and I give. But you know, it's times like this you actually find out who your friends are too. So it's really a blessing. All right, we are going to go ahead and do the one more card that I was going to do anyway, Sufi. You're laughing so hard. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh yes, don't forget everyone, please hit the like, share, and subscribe bell. Please go to YouTube because soon I will not probably be on Facebook. If I do, it'll be something different and separate. So not to say not to follow me on Facebook, but for this, I would hit the notification bell so you don't miss the show in case I do ever have to change a time or date or something. But yes, please, if you can, please also hook up to YouTube. I really need the subscribers and followers there anyway. All right, Spirit for Lisa and Min. Let me pick the proper card that best helps her in her path in life. There it is. There it is. Oh my God. Oh, man. Gift of freedom. Come on. Break away from your attachments. Oh my God. Oh God, people, if you just knew, this would be like totally hysterical if you all knew everything that was going on. So, the gift of freedom. You are being freed. Yay! Lisa, this is awesome. It just backs everything. You've done very well, especially with your friend being there, taking control. It's awesome. Damn. All right, Lisa, I hope you enjoyed that reading because, man, did you need that? And man, was it right on. Perfectly. I mean, it couldn't be any more accurate, I don't think. So I hope that was of help to you today. That anybody would like to purchase a reading, it's just right now, right here on our show. It is just by donation right now. So just let me know and let me know what app you use. So when I check what you sent, I know how much of a reading to give you. So you have that opportunity now. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and just pull some little fortune cookie things for everybody. You sent a Zelle donation. You get the 2 jobs. Oh, that's so weird because it just seemed like they were, well, I guess it was really in a state of flux, wasn't it? It all happened on Friday during the roommate drama. Ah, my past is holding me back. I need advice from Spirit on financial issues and career. Okay. La la. So, wait. Hang on a moment. Give me a moment, everyone. Yes, Mom. I will be going to the funeral for those who missed that. Ted Hawkins, he actually, I think it was Muddy Waters that he played with. He's a really good blues guitar player. And his wife, we all called her wifey, Lois, had just passed away this morning, but she was fighting a really long time, emphysema. It was really bad. But she was doing really good. I mean, it was amazing what just taking care of yourself instead of letting the doctors have their way with you did for her. So, as soon as they let me know, I'll be going. You might be here for it, Mom, if you want to go. So, uh, oh yes, my mom is coming down. I'm so excited. Uh, yeah, and like within a week, Mama will be here. So let's see what we got for Angela. Angela, anything you'd like me to say on that? I'm going to go over this podcast over and over. You're welcome, Lisa. Financial issues and career. All right, for Angela, I'm going to sit for a minute to see if Spirit has anything to say for Angela Steiner Spirit. Finances and careers. Are there any helpful pieces of information? They're showing me a box, and it looks like maybe an old jewelry box, but it looks like it has a, like, I can't remember, what are they? Almost like paisley swirls all around the outside of it, and maybe a hump on top of it. I don't know if this box actually existed or it's just a treasure box of sorts that they're showing me. Being productive is going to help you. Something that I think you were interested in May is going to resurface, so you may be able to reapply for that job. And I believe by the middle of August, you will have that other job. Whatever that job is that you're looking for. They really don't want you to worry about your money situation. They just, think of positive and saying the words, the right job is coming to me that's going to make me very happy. I feel like family there, and it's more than enough to pay all my, what is the word? It's not bills, debt, obligations. More than enough to pay all my obligations. And a lot left over. There you go. So how you word it, to say thank you, thank you, thank you. I know it's coming to me now. Please give me dreams, or let it pop into my head, or let me drive by and I see the right place. So there's something about, if there was a certain place that you had applied for in May, I think this place may become available to you now. All right. Okay, Spirit. Let me pick a card for Angela. All right. Okay. These are the two cards that came out of this one deck. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. If you need to solve a problem, ask yourself, what is the simplest way to proceed? When you call forth the simplest path, it appears, and vice versa. Do you want to screenshot that so you can remember this? I think the impression that I'm getting is actually that you need this extra time and your space and your newly acquired freedom of your space. So I really think it's giving you time to get reacquainted with your space, to feel good in your space, to clear your space. So when you go for this new thing in your life, it's going to be right and feel good. And you're not going to say, well, now I don't have time to straighten out my house or make it the way I want to or put the right energy into it because you're not there. I think you're given this extra month because you need to spend time with your space. That sounds, right to you. So the next card is authenticity attracts. So being your authentic self, that's what's going to really help you here. Oh, BB King, is that who you played with, Barb? Ted also played with BB King, The Temptations, and Chaka Khan. Yeah, Ted's awesome. Send a small donation, please. Angela, a card reading. It seems she needs it. Aw, thank you, Robert. You have a COPD end stage. Oh my. Okay, where did that come up at? All right, sorry. So being authentic attracts the right people and repels the wrong ones. Boy, you so need that right now. When you stay true, you naturally filter out those who don't align with your path. So if you are thinking about having someone else come in and share your space, do not be afraid to say no if that person doesn't align with you. And do not worry about telling them, hey, I'm gonna have to think on this and get back to you, do your kinesiology or whatever, go in the bathroom and do it or whatever. But I really think that you need time with your own space right now anyway. But if you decide to make any changes, even friendships and the right job comes to you. If you focus on what you intend to experience with this new position, make sure you're saying, I feel like family there. Everyone really gets along well. We resonate. Say those things in your manifestations for this job. All right. So I will go ahead and I'm going to give you a few extra cards here because Robert donated money for you. Isn't that nice? So you thank Robert. All right. For Angela Steiner. What card does she need right now? What's that's going to help her in her path in life? Oh, my. Okay. I think we're doing a 2, 2, and 2 because 2 cards keep coming out from each deck for you. All right. To whom am I comparing myself right now? So there might be somebody who's like, well, geez, I wish I had what they had, or oh, if only this happened, or All right. What are you able to see in another is only visible because it is within you, ready to be brought out. Shine light on this feeling of not enough and see the truth. Oh, not enough. So you do have enough. And you can focus on that. Like, all I need is me to do this. I don't even know if having anybody else in your house, unless it turns out to be a significant other, that would even be good to take up space, because there's always going to be conflict. Not everybody agrees. I mean, I can't say always. There's not always going to be conflict, but I don't know. I just feel you need to reclaim your space right now. All right. So shine a light on the feeling of not enough and see the truth. All that you need and want is within you. Today's soul action. Today, stop comparing and start creating. You're going to have such a beautiful place. Like, I have more than enough money for this space. It's going to go easily, effortlessly. All my obligations are paid with ease and swiftness. No waiting. All right. Next card is, am I willing? Am I willing? You are on the edge of something great. Can you feel it? Yes, there is risk, uncertainty, and imperfections ahead. Failure is certain, and vulnerability is a requirement. You must be brave and trust yourself more than ever before. You will reach the dream, but you must stretch yourself into a whole new level of belief and willingness in order to move on forward with courage. That is so cool. Today's soul action: be brave. Follow your heart's compass and lift the lid on your own dreams. Today's mantra: it's possible, or it is possible. It is, it is, it is, and so shall it be, right? Awesome. You're getting a really good reading here. All right. Okay, Spirit. We'll just skip the whatever and just say 2 cards here for Angela. Let me pick the proper cards that are best help Angela in her path in life, especially with her finances situation, home situation. What does she need to know? Of course, now I get a 1 card, right? Okay. Ooh, ouch. Uh-oh. Bending cards. Not good. All right. Speak out. Ooh. Communicate and solve the conflicts. So even if this person calls you, says they want back in, do not let that person back in. But you can say, you know what? It's happened in divine order anyway, because I just really needed time with my own space. Thank you for your apology, or whatever the case may be. but I really need to keep it this way. So, speak out. You can speak out even at work if there's something not right. Sometimes certain people need to be put in their place. It's just things aren't supposed to be difficult for you anymore. They're supposed to really start changing for the better. So you can claim your own energy, your own space. All right. Oh, I can't believe I bent my card. All right. Sufi, concealed power. You have that power. Look at all that creativity, all that orange, that fire. Give birth to a new wonder of revelations. Give birth to the wonder of revelations. Give birth to the wonder of revelations. So, are you having many revelations with all this? Like, wow, the energy feels so different. I never realized all that energy was just squashing my energy. Wow, I feel so much lighter, so much better. And when you recognize all that stuff too, that's when things really begin to change as well. So, just keep going with the flow. Um, Keep pushing forward, get excited about your own space again, maybe how you can be creative with your own space. Is there something you like to create in your space? Do that. So I hope that was helpful for you. Yay. Thank you, Robert. What a blessing. I appreciate money recovery issues. The insight. Thank you. AI inspired. Oh my. What a great reading. Thank you, Jade. AI inspired. If you would like to make a donation, that's the only way that I'm doing readings right now today. And we're actually already over our time. But I thank you all for joining us, and join us again next week. What's next week? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. July 6th will be. There it is. Hi, everybody. You get to see me. So I'm trying to see what happened here to my camera. Let's see if we can get it back. There it is. All right. Oh, and thank you for the birthday wishes. Sorry, I don't know if everybody's still here after that. Yep. So let's see. I'm trying to think if there's something going on between now and then. I got to see. We have the Sauk County Fair going on down here next week. I think it starts on the 7th until the 13th of July. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm-mm. And oh, huh? Okay. And on the 17th of July, anybody familiar with the Kanamichi Wine Bar that I do readings at once a month? We're going to have Andrew there, myself, Sandy Cornwall. She will be there. And this is us saying goodbye to Nellie. She sold the place, but the new owner is going to be there too. So we get to meet her. So, I mean, if you'd like to come on down or you want to book an appointment with one of us, I haven't passed it by Dreamweaver yet. There's a possibility he may make his healings available there too. He had a couple last time, and of course, they had great rave reviews. He is a remarkable healer. So if you want to come on down, come on down. So that'll be this July 17th, starting at, I think it's going to possibly be 5 to 8 p.m. So if you want to sign up for any of those time frames with anyone particular, let me know. Some people book with a few people because they just want to check everybody out. You can do that too. Also have a night market at Balanced Rock on the 18th. There's a lot of going on in July, I think. And yeah. All right. So hope to see you all at one of those places. If you need a reading, a private reading, you could just contact me at the phone number you see scrolling through below. You can text me, let me know, ask me what my availability is, or tell me what your availability is so I can see if I can match it. And we can get it done because we do payments over the phone and so on and so forth. All right. Much love and light to you all. Happy birthday to the Cancers. And we'll see you next week.